The Varsity Media Sports Network proudly welcomes you to Brighton High School, where tonight it's homecoming. The Bruins taking on the Spartans of Gates Chi-Li. Student section is ready. In fact, how often is it do you see the students start to show up before even the home team gets to the field? That's been the case here. Some of these students have been here well over an hour and a half tonight, so they are jazzed up for football here. Good evening. Gene Battaglia with you tonight again from Brighton High School, where the Bruins at 2-0 on the season. It's been a great start for them so far. Their head coach, Steve Leon, they get off to a 24-0 win over Webster Thomas in the opener on Labor Day weekend, and then follow that up with a convincing 52-12 win over Odyssey. For Jason Benham's Gates Chi-Li Spartans, they've been in two tough losses so far. The opening day saw them lose to Churchville Chi-Li. 49-36 ended up being the final. And then Spencerport, 51-20 in week 2. There you see the tail of the tape. And the Spartans being introduced. I think it's fair to say a partisan crowd here tonight. And sometimes that can bond the team together when they know everybody's kind of against them here. And there they are, going right out to the logo at center field. Their quarterback, Jonathan Vance, a veteran of this team, and he's still a junior. I'll send it down to the PA here for the home team being introduced. The Brighton Bruins, led by their quarterback, Tyler Martinovich. Martinovich, as he goes, so will the offense. He is still a junior, and he is a dual threat coming out of the backfield. certainly at the quarterback position. We're going to send it downstairs for our national anthem. This is the Brighton a cappella group.
At this time, we ask for you to please rise, remove your caps, and face the flags. Thank you. Test.
The Brighton a cappella group belting that out, and students joining in from the stands. It's a fantastic night for football here in Week 3 as we take a look at some highlights and our players to watch here tonight. Gates Chili and Brighton. First for the visiting Spartans, their head coach Jason Benham has talented players, and certainly one of them, this was the big run against Spencerport. This actually gave Gates Chili a brief lead. Marlon Salmon going the distance on that run. And if Gates Chili, I think, is going to pull off an upset tonight, it's going to be this young man that's going to be asked to do a lot here, as Salmon 3 times hit pay dirt in that loss to the Rangers last week. Now for our coin toss. Tyler Martinovich is a captain for this team, as is Alex Miller, along with number 8, Thomas Walker. Our Bruins player to watch is Martinovich. There he is in the pocket, and just so calmly. This is the win over Olympia Odyssey. And then going back to the opening game victory against Thomas. Martinovich is the son of U of R head coach, Chad Martinovich. And right now, understand that there are a lot of Ivy League schools that are talking to him. But again, he's only a junior, so still a lot to happen here. So it'll be Gates Chili to get the kickoff. And there you see the numbers. Marlon Salmon for the Spartans. Also plays free safety for this team. And can the Spartans get something going here on offense? At least some first downs and get the field position working in their favor. I hear Jimmy Trumpet here to start. I thought that's what you close the game with, Joel. Although this isn't the exact version of it. Preston Whitmire is the punter and the place kicker. He also handles the kickoff duties. And deep back is Josiah Lane, number 3. There'll be 3 returners in all for Gates Chili. Gates Chili in the all-white, Penn State-looking uniforms, if you will. The navy and silver for the Bruins. Packed house here tonight on homecoming night. Cheerleaders and you cheerleaders as well. That is great to see. This will be on one bounce as Salmon will get it near his own goal line. A lot of east-west running here as he's going to take it all the way across the field. It doesn't even get it back to the 15, so that was strung out nicely by the Brighton special teams. As we take a look at our starting lineup here for Gates Chilai and Jonathan Vance, the quarterback. The offensive line going from left to right, Brandon Long, Dylan Sweeney, TJ Phelan, Tyler Kozlowski, and Nick Adams. Jalen Radigan, also an offensive player to watch. Joseph Garcia is your tight end. And you could see tonight Caleb Wall and Logan O'Connor. Injuries have been a concern for this Gates Chilai team. We'll talk about that in a little bit. They're missing 3 players here tonight as the handoff on a read option does not go anywhere to Marlon Salmon. No gain on the play. Starting defenders for the Brighton Bruins. And they will play with 3 down linemen, have 5 linebackers milling around. They'll show different looks. Those linebackers are Tyler Kozlowski, Emilio Colon, Ashton Strieber, I got it opposite here. Jed Squally, Carmelo Miranda, Thomas Welker are your defensive linemen. Caleb Matthews, Alex Miller, Andrew Marks, Gavin Park. We'll get to the secondary after this play. And it's going to be a 3rd and long. Justice Hardy with the touch there. Doesn't go for much. Back to the defense again. Grady Hopkin. Jaden Leon is the corner. Opposite Hopkin, Daniel Johnson and Kieran Hughes. Kieran Hughes, the Class A1 defensive player of the week for his efforts. 6 tackles and 2 breakups, and also had an offensive touchdown in that win over Olympia. Opportunity here for Brighton to force the 3 and out for Gates Chilai. This is a 3rd and 6 at the 18. Jonathan Vance out of the shotgun. Vance takes the snap, plants, throws left side. Oh, and it's just broken up at the last second. Great breakup on the far side. That was Grady Hopkin getting his hand in there to break that up as we take another look. Our director this evening, Joel Balthaser, as Hopkin does just enough. Jaden Radigan, if he got that, who knows where he ends up. And now Brighton is going to have some fine field position here coming off this punt. Great play there by Grady Hopkin. At midfield. Bringing it ahead. This is Daniel Johnson. Johnson going to bring it all the way across the 25, still on his feet. He's going to be knocked out of bounds. And so Brighton will have excellent field position. Maybe. There is a flag down now as we spot it back at the 35. And it is going to go against the Bruins. Let's take a look at that Brighton Bruins starting offensive lineup as we were talking about Tyler Martinovich. Certainly he's one of the best quarterbacks in this class. In the backfield, Gavin Parks, number 13. Thomas Welker, he's the only returning starter, the tight end on this team. Kieran Hughes, Daniel Johnson, for wide receivers, and JT Snyder. Your offensive line, A.J. Rosendahl, Nazir Smith. The centers, Jamin Close, Toby Martin is your right guard, and Sean Blake is your right tackle. We'll get to the Spartans' defense after this 1st and 10. Martinovich, man going into motion, and he will hand off to Gavin Parks. So you can see what a penalty can do. Instead of having it inside the 20, Brighton starting at their own 45. That'll go for a gain of 4 on the play. Your starting defense here, Tyler Kozlowski, Ashton Streeter, Emilio Colon is your nose tackle. 5 linebackers here, including Mackay Whitfield, Winston Young, Jonathan Vance, the quarterback, Joseph Garcia, Jalen Radigan, Josiah Lane, and Logan O'Connor are your corners, and Marlon Salmon, the free safety. On the 2nd and long, and Martinovich has all sorts of room, and he's off to the races, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Brighton. Maybe. The fans are here, and Steve Leon looking back at him right now. He has his hands outstretched, cannot believe that it's going to be a holding call. Take it off the board. How do you like that? So that was before the big gallop. But just take a look at that stride. No wonder there are Division I schools. Well, the student section threw off the confetti here for the touchdown. A little premature, as now the penalty will mark it back all the way to the 39, the hold against Brighton. This will be second down and 16. Martinovich out of the shotgun. Play action, throws over the middle, and that's going to be caught and fighting for yardage. That's number 4, Daniel Johnson. Winston Young, number 10, on the coverage. He comes up with the tackle. And now an opportunity for Gates Chilai to get off the field. And this would be big here for Jason Benham's team if they can get the stop. They actually mark his forward progress down to the Spartan 49, so this will be 3rd and 4. Martinovich out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Takes a low snap, and he will slide. Didn't like what was ahead of him, and just plays it safe. Quentin Cato, the nose guard, coming in to make the play, and Brighton is showing like they're going to go for it. No, they're going to punt it away. So that's a victory for Gates Chilai. They're going to get the ball back. They get the stop at midfield, and for Brighton, a couple of the special teams error, the penalty on that, and then the holding call. 2 penalties hurting the Bruins. Preston Whitmire, that's number 10. He's ready to punt this away. Josiah Lane is the man deep to return for the Spartans. It's a wobbly kick, and Lane is going to let it go. And is it saved? What's the signal? It is! All the way back at the 1. Well, that's how you play special teams. Good play by Brighton, and now Gates Chilai in the shadow of their own end zone. 1st and 10 at their 1. And truthfully, there's nothing really that Josiah Lane can do on that. So Jonathan Vance, let's see if they just use Vance and Marlon Salmon here. I'm sure everybody on Brighton's defense thinking, okay, this is our opportunity to get a score here and put 2 points on the board. Vance will be out of the shotgun. Nope, he's under center now, I beg your pardon. That's Salmon in the backfield. And the handoff, just going straight ahead, just get a little yardage. Out to about the 5-yard line.
3, Josiah Lane on the carry.
So Josiah Lane getting the call there.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
So it's a good pickup. Salmon's out there as well, number 2. So Salmon is in the backfield on this 2nd down play. The handoff, Vance will give it to Salmon, and Salmon's going to get wrapped up. And coming up with it, that's offensive line, outside linebacker Caleb Matthews, number 12 with the tackle. They announce Alex Miller on the tackle, number 21. It's going to be 3rd down and a long 2. Josiah Lane at the running back position as Vance under center takes the snap. We get movement. Everybody at Brighton pointing at the left side of the line. We have a full start.
Flag down on the way. False start. Offense.
72 degrees our kickoff temperature tonight. Just what exactly you would ask for here in mid-September. Capping off a full day of festivities here in, it's not for Brighton High School, it's really the whole town. They have the sign up as you come into the 12 corners here at Brighton for homecoming. 3rd down and 7 after the penalty. Vance, he's going to throws across the middle, that's going to be caught. Good enough for the first down. Getting it ahead, that goes to his tight end, Joseph Garcia, number 9, move the chains. So in a drive that starts at their own 1, at the very least, Gates Chili gets out of the shadow of their own end zone. Bringing it up now to the 22-yard line. And this play will bring us past the midway point of the first quarter. No score here. Our first down of the evening is now the handoff going as Lane trying to get it outside, and he will be brought down close to the marker across the 30. Josiah Lane, it's a good 1-2 punch they have with Marlon Salmon at the running back position. And they're going to give him the 10 yards. First down again for Gates Chili. Talking to their head coach, Jason Benham, this week. And what he said the key for his team tonight, run the football. It's dual purpose. Score points running that way, and you keep Brighton off the field and just make good decisions. And so far, so good here for the visitors from Gates Chili. Vance, and they're going to go right back to the run, is Salmon. Keeping those legs moving, and Brighton having multiple players fly to the ball, including Gavin Parks, the inside linebacker, number 13. 2nd down and 4 after the gain is 6. Daniel Johnson, number 4, he is the free safety in this defense. Vance out of the shotgun, 4 wide receivers, takes the snap, and Lane will get the call, and Lane bumping around. Some tough yards that are going to be short. I think short, yep. On the near side, it appears to be. Nope. The linesman on the near side is going to mark it a first down. So Gates Chili gets a good spot. It's another first down for the Spartans as they move along here. Brighton will look like a good opportunity. Gates Chili at the very least is going to be able to flip the field here. As going right back to the run, but this time not much. Leading the charge there, Alex Miller, number 21, on the tackle. Marlon Salmon getting the call once again. Only a gain of 1 on that play. Second down and 9. I formation in the backfield is Vance. Play action. Rolling to his right under pressure and wisely throws it away. Nearest receiver was his tight end, Joseph Garcia. And now the opportunity for Brighton to finally put an end to this drive. This is 3rd down and 9. Third and 9. Vance under pressure. Rolling. Vance is going to take off. Can he get to it? He's got it. Jonathan Vance. Again, making good decisions. No need to put it up. He sees the yardage. He gets the first down on a 3rd and 9. Jonathan Vance gets 10. Gavin Parks that time, you could see if he just, instead of cutting it upfield, if he just kind of brings it wide a little bit, that doesn't create that lane. So I'm sure that's something that Stephen Leon and the staff will kind of point out there. 1st and 10. As now Gates Jolly the first time tonight. They're in Brighton territory. The long throw, and it's overthrown. Incomplete, and better to overthrow it than underthrow it if you're Jonathan Vance. The intended receiver being number 4, Justice Hardy. Hardy will stay out there. 2nd down and 10. Is rapidly moving first quarter. Snap. Pressure coming. The throw and the screen was set up beautifully, but the pressure was so great. Breaking through once again. Number 21, Alex Miller, to bring up 3rd down and 10. And credit Vance just getting the ball away safely on that. Nazir Harris, number 80, will come off of the field on this play for Brighton. Third down and 10. Gates Jolly picked up a 3rd and 9 last time, and it's going to be a handoff this time. Is Lane working his way ahead, and that will put an end to the drive unless the Spartans want to go for it here. And it appears they do not, as they're sending in different personnel. But for a drive that started at their own 1, that's about as good as it gets without coming away with any points here, as this is the definition of flipping the field. As letting it go Hardy, and a flag coming down, as that'll be down at the 9. But what is the flag all about? Jalen Radigan touching that down. Officials sorting this out. And they're going back to Brighton. Yep. So we take a look at the Brighton Bruins, and it's crazy, isn't it? 10 new starters on offense, 7 new on defense, and 5 sophomores on defense. So Kieran Hughes, a junior, was the A1 Defensive Player of the Week. Certainly a good performance for him in that win over Olympia. This drive starting at their own 5. So who had a defensive battle here tonight? Well, Brighton had a touchdown come off the board. If you're just logging on, Tyler Martinovich had a nice long run at 51 yards. One problem, a holding call. And Brighton was never able to get the drive back in their favor. Martinovich now in the shadow of his own goalpost will take the shotgun snap. And he'll just flick it Mahomes style and getting it across the 5. A couple yards shy of the marker. There's number 3, J.T. Snyder.
Handoff on the play to number 7,
Sammy Slanica, number 7, getting the call. Two minutes to go here in quarter number 1. Alex Miller is out there, number 21. It's going to be a run to the right and then brought down short of the marker, as that's Joseph Garcia, the linebacker, making the tackle.
Number 13, Gavin Parks.
Gavin Parks with the carry for Brighton. This will be 3rd down and 6. Martinovich takes the snap, handing it off to Parks, and that defensive line for Gates Chili getting the job done. And we got to point out tonight, Strieber getting some plays, Kozlowski getting some plays. Three two-way players for this team, not in the lineup tonight. First of all, Jeremy Tantello, perhaps their best wide receiver for Gates Chili. Also, Eric Shozak and Kiner Payuch. Whitmire out to punt it away here for Brighton. We're under a minute to go. So the Gates Chili defense forcing the 3 and out. This is not going to be returned, and it is going to set up Gates Chili with great field position. There is another flag on the play. False start, decline, and I would think Jason Benham would decline that because he's got great field position here. So the 37 will be where it is spotted tonight. Varsity Media Sports Network, we got a lot of games coming up here on the Section 5 season. We'll be telling you about throughout the broadcast here, and it's always great. People at Brighton so nice whenever we come out here. As now the read option, and Vance will keep it himself, lowering the shoulder, and he'll be close to the marker. Jonathan Vance tonight doing it with his legs. Picked up a big third down early on, finding his tight end through the air, Joseph Garcia. Kieran Hughes with the tackle. And, yeah, coming up, we will have another Brighton game for you. That'll be the game at Schrader coming up on Friday night. Saturday the 1st into October, Spencerport and Hilton. That's right, Hilton, remember, they went to Class A, as everybody watching this may know. Irondequoit and Brockport the following week. Hilton, Brighton again coming up. And we've reached the end of the quarter. Wow, a little bit of a surprise here, as on homecoming night, there is no scores. We go to the second, Gates Chili and Brighton here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Varsity Media covers every sport at every level from every angle. Game film, recruiting videos, highlight videos, sportscasts.
That's complete, first down and more. Touchdown Oceanside.
Photography, live streaming. You name it, we offer it. Don't leave your video needs to amateurs. Trust the pros. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net. If you're an event organizer looking for a media company to cover live streaming, action photography, and game video for your event, look no further. Varsity Media travels throughout the Northeast covering weekend tournaments, showcases, and championships. Contact us today to learn about our services and packages at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net.
Student section, they're not sitting down this entire game here. They were out here an hour and a half, some of them, before kickoff. They've been ready for this. It's homecoming night, but so far, Gates Chili going toe-to-toe, and it's the Spartans with the ball deep in Brighton territory. Flag is down, pass is deflected, and at the end of that, another flag is down. So I think we have two here. Maybe that's the same one. Nope, it's the same one, and it is going to go against the Spartans, and Steve Leon is going to, I would think, accept that, even though it was an incompletion. Two fouls. Okay, was correct on that. Illegal motion. Holding. All right, so he'll take the second one, back him up the 10 yards. So if you're just logging on, it was a good start, at least we thought it was, for Brighton, as Martinovich, the quarterback, Did you see the stride there? Just a playmaker. Got in the open field, 51 yards, but that was sprung thanks to a holding penalty. So take the points off the board, and we haven't had any scoring here as we begin the second. Gene Battaglia with you. Joel Balthaser, our director tonight, here on homecoming night from Brighton. So with a penalty, that's a big penalty, as you can see. First and 22, the odd down in distance, as the ball is back at the 44. The snap and the handoff. That's not going to go for much. Actually, they have to get it to the 18. The scoreboard, it's a little off there. And so this will be second down. Second down and 25. Jalen Radigan will be the receiver to the far boundary. And Caleb Wall. So Caleb Wall, one of the young players with the injury to Jeremy Tantello. He's a sophomore. He'll be to the near side. As the handoff going to Lane. Lane getting around the corner. And he'll get some positive yardage, but that is well short of where the Spartans have to be. This brings up third down. Third down and 20. Vance out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Quick throw, right side, and that's going to be caught short of the marker, but it'll bring up a manageable fourth down, and that is a sophomore, Caleb Wall. And talking with head coach Jason Benham, he would see Caleb Wall through the hallways, knew that Wall was going to see an increased role this week, trying to fire him up during the week. So we might be seeing more of this sophomore tonight, Caleb Wall. 6'3", 225. Oh, and it's a sophomore. He's listed as a tight end, but they're playing him at wide receiver tonight. We knew that coming in. All right, fourth down and 12 as they play the Patriot sound horn here. Here will be the snap. Vance is under pressure. Vance is just going to put it up. It's fourth down. Why not? Does this count? No, it's out of bounds. And Gates Chili will turn it over on downs. So the Spartans get great field position but can't do anything with it. And that drive, kind of like Brighton's drive, stalls due in part to a big holding penalty. Boy, that almost was a spectacular catch. Couldn't hold on, though. Yeah, let's see the remaining broadcasts. Churchville Chili and Olympia on the 15th. Spencer Port and Thomas also on the 15th. And then October 21st, we have Victor and McQuaid. How about Victor last night knocking off Pittsford and UPrep knocking off McQuaid? Class AA is tossed up in the air. Who wants it? When was the last time you could make a case for 4 or 5 teams that could come away with it? Here's going to be the throw. Left side long, single coverage, and it's just out of the outstretched arms of Kieran Hughes trying for the acrobatic catch. So Martinovich trying to go long there and nearly pays off. Josiah Lane with good coverage for Brighton. This will bring up second down. Second and 10. Daniel Johnson is in the slot to the near side. JT Snyder to the near boundary at the bottom of your screen, and a whistle. And a timeout called by Brighton. We'll break as well. We are in the second, still looking for our first points here tonight on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
School football fans, for exclusive content of the 2022 season, head to the Varsity Media Pass app. Weekly podcasts, top 10 plays of the week, game highlights, and player interviews. All the content you need is right here on the Varsity Media Pass app, available on iOS and Android. To order, Visit VarsityMediaPass.com.
For the best action shots and the best angles, look no further than Varsity Media. Our experienced photographers capture your athletes' best moments right from field level. Plus, we offer great keepsakes like bobbleheads, posters, plaques, and prints. For more information about Varsity Media's photography services, contact us at 516-403-2050 or visit us online.
Out of the timeout, here's Martinovich throwing, twisting, and turning, and it's going to be caught into Gates Chi-Li territory. That's going to be number 4, Daniel Johnson with the reception. Not an easy reception, trying to spot the ball, twisting and turning. And so maybe this will give Brighton the spark that they need. They're back into Gates Chi-Li territory, getting into the 46 as we take another look. That's just great arm strength. And way to kind of frame up the ball if you're Johnson. 1st and 10 at the 46. The handoff going. And that'll be number 9 making the tackle, Garcia for Gates Chi-Li. Yeah, he's getting the call, Gavin Parks, number 13. 2nd down and 8. The snap rolling to his left. Martinovich throwing on the run, single coverage, and that time again looking for Johnson. They're going to get the PI call. Pass interference is going to be called on the free safety Marlon Salmon, number 2. Which, was it a catchable ball? Let's take another look. Wow, what the arm strength. Well, sure, yeah. Good call when you look at it back. And I guess better to take the 15 yards than to take a play that might beat you for a touchdown. .903 remaining here in the second. And after the penalty, this will move Brighton down to the 29-yard line of the Spartans. Spartans showing run blitz. And here they come. It's a very aggressive defense coming as Martinovich getting out of the pocket, and he will get hit. Makai Whitfield, number 19, coming up to deliver the blow there. And talking with Steve Leon this week, he knows that this is kind of one of the hallmarks of Gates Chi-Li, to be aggressive, to blitz, and on a design run there, I suppose we will call that. It'll be a loss on the play. The design keeper once again, and this is actually going to be 21 taking it. So Alex Miller on the direct snap.
Made by Bruins, number 21, Alex Miller, tackled on the play by number 19, Makai Whitfield, flag down on the field.
Face mask called against Gates Chi-Li. Tack on more yardage.
Automatic first down.
Start that clock back up again. As Martinovich, who came out the one play because his helmet came off, Martinovich will be out of the shotgun and everybody moving. So let's just call it for what it is. We're just seeing some sloppy football here so far this evening by both teams. And we're in week 3, so I'm sure both coaches not happy about this. For both teams, it's 1 step forward, 2 steps back. So the false start called against the Bruins. Martinovich out of the shotgun. He's got Gavin Parks in the backfield. And on the read option, Martinovich will pull it down and doesn't find much. Gets some of the penalty yardage back, maybe 4 on the play as coming out of that pile. Justice Hardy amongst others on the tackle for Gates Chili. 2nd down and 12. The snap rolling to his left. Martinovich is under pressure. Radigan can't get to him, but then pulling him down from behind is Tyreek Jones. So some good speed on this Gates Chili defense to bring up 3rd down.
Number 6, Jaden Radigan, tackle. Number 2, brings up 3rd down.
So 3rd down and 11. No gain really on that play. And you would think this is 4-down territory here. And what I think is a surprising outcome. It's a young Brighton team. Didn't know what to expect tonight, but we knew that Gates Chili was down 3 two-way starters tonight. 2 players getting hurt in practice this week. Here's going to be the snap, and it'll be Miller taking the direct snap, throwing on the run, going end zone, has a man, he overthrew him. He had Daniel Johnson. Alex Miller had Johnson wide open in the corner of the end zone. It looks like Brighton is going to settle for a field goal attempt as out comes Preston Whitmire. So Josiah Lane in on the coverage. Alex Miller will be the holder. This is going to be from the left hash. And this is not a gimme. This is a 33-yard attempt for Whitmire. Not much of a breeze. That's not a factor here. Whitmire to give Brighton the lead. The kick has the distance, and it is wide to the left. And Gates Chili, the Spartans did it again. Back and forth we go. We are still scoreless. 6:16 remaining here in quarter number 2. Take a look at these standings. Now through 2 weeks, here's what's changed here. Spencerport lost last night, and I think I got to read up on Schrader how they did it. What was the final? Spencerport only scored 2 points in that game, so this is wide open. Hilton won at Churchill Chili, so right now, Webster Schrader, the only team that's 3-0. Brighton can join that group. And Gates Chili is certainly saying, no, we're going to put our hand up into the air and get back into the mix here. As the handoff going, and another flag coming down. This goes to Josiah Lane at number 3. And a holding call will back up the Spartans. Well, I've lost track of how many penalties we've had so far here in this first half. Ball all the way back to the 10, so this will be 1st and 20 in this slugfest. We're past the midway point now, quarter number 2. Who is going to break through first? Jonathan Vance. He's a veteran, and he's only a junior. Vance will be under center. And the play action, Vance setting up the screen. He's going to find his man. This is Salmon. Salmon across the 20. Salmon gets it out near the first down. He's going to be just shy, but what a beautiful setup. The Brighton defensive line, and sometimes if you're a defensive lineman, you come in too easy. Somewhere in the back of your mind should say, warning, warning, this is setting up for a screen, and that time a great play call by Gates Chilai. And credit Jonathan Vance for standing in there as he took a blow right at the end. Gavin Parks, number 13, with the tackle. That goes for a gain of 19. So from 1st and 20, now to 2nd and 1. Maybe this is just a standard run, and you betcha. Just go right behind your center. JT Phelan, the center. Jonathan Vance picks up the first down and gets it up to the 35. We're under 5 minutes to go here in the second.
Jonathan Vance on the carry, tackled by Bruins number 30, Andrew Mark. Brings up a first down.
First and 10 at their own 35. And there's been some precarious situations here for Gates Chilai tonight. They started a drive at their own 1. They were able to get it past midfield to flip the field position. This drive didn't start at their own 10, but thanks to a penalty, that's where they were pushed back to. Now more conventional 1st and 10 as Lane will get the call. And that offensive line, wait a second, what is the call here? Gates Chilai is saying the ball came out. I haven't seen anything from an official. Nope, that is indeed going to be Spartan ball, a gain of 6. Where did this ball come out, if at all? Well, kind of hard to see in that pile of humanity. 2nd down and 4. For Gates Chilai, this is exactly what Coach Benham wants. Run the clock, limit Brighton's offensive opportunities. Vance plants, throws. That's going to be wide of his intended target on the far side. He wanted Jalen Radigan on the out pattern. Now it's 3rd down, and now the chance for Brighton to get off the field here in a scoreless first half. Radigan will be the receiver to the far side. Caleb Wall to the near side, number 16. Playing his first game at the wide receiver position, having made this team as a tight end. See if they go to Wall in this situation. The pitch is going to go instead, and everybody's stringing this out nicely. Kieran Hughes flying up to the ball, the safety. Only a gain of 2 to bring up 4th down. Well, for now, Jonathan Vance is staying out there, as is the offense. Salmon will check out. Lane will check in, and maybe it's just one of those plays where you're going to go with a long count and try to draw Brighton offside. That's certainly possible. This is 4th down and 3. Analytics guys would love this sort of situation, right? And are they trying to draw them off? Certainly appears to be that way. 4th down and 3. It's Vance now milling around. Vance with the hard count. Nothing yet. And the timeout will be called. Well, you can't blame Gates Chilai for trying because maybe you get it. But in a game like this, it would have been a little bit of a surprise had they gone for it. Actually gone for it. It's 4th down, and the punting unit will come out with 2:40. I want to remind you, too, that you can catch our top 10 plays of the week and other exclusive content, the Varsity Media Pass. Check it out. Make it your new favorite app. Download it today, the Varsity Media Pass, varsitymediapass.com. And we had the opportunity to do the season preview show, and we were at Gates Chilai that night. And I want to thank everybody from Gates Chilai for having us out. But isn't that funny? It was only 3 weeks ago, and it seems like 3 months ago in a way. Just this time of year. Trust me, it's my opinion that this is the busiest time of year for everybody. Back to school, change of seasons, back of your mind, winter's coming, got to get stuff done. Boy, what a slugfest we have here tonight. 4th down. Now, at the half, we understand there's going to be a light show here, which, that's great, but it's not dark yet. So maybe Coach Leon can call some timeouts here and stretch this out, perhaps. Here's the punt, as it'll be Johnson deep back. Ooh, nice punt. Johnson is going to catch it on the fly. Gets across the 35 out to the 40, and then he gets driven down, but not before he gets it into Gates Chili territory to the 49. So, the net result is only 9 yards for Gates Chili. So that's a great return for the Brighton Bruins. And the problem was the punt. Just not enough hang time to set up the return team. .2:30 remaining before halftime. Brighton will get the ball to begin the second half, too. So if they can put up points now and then get the ball, that's where they have an opportunity to help swing this game. Scoreless here. Martinovich out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Here comes the blitz. The throw near side and the diving attempt. He was looking on the wheel route for number 13, Gavin Parks. And just out of his outside reach. If he hits him in stride, that might go to the house. Second down and 10. Martinovich out of the shotgun. Takes the snap. Pressure. Throwing long. Had a man open. And again overshoots his intended target, Daniel Johnson. In coverage was Justice Hardy, his number 4 counterpart. This brings up third down. This is a throw Martinovich I'm sure would have loved to have back, as single coverage over the top, and he had his man beat. 3rd and 10. Can Gates Chili once again get off the field? Martinovich under pressure, rolling to his left. Martinovich, is he going to try to run for the marker? He is, and he takes a big hit. But I think he's going to be short by about a yard. Yeah, he's going to be short. So Winston Young, middle linebacker, making that hit. And they're going to go for it on 4th down, and Gates Chili jumping. How do you like that? TJ Phelan jumping. And that'll give Brighton the automatic first down. So Gates Chili has made mistakes too, and that's a big one, giving the automatic first down to Brighton. As they keep their drive going, the clock will start back up as we're down to 1:53 remaining here before halftime. Whistle and another flag. And you could see what happened that time. It was Gates Chili showing the blitz and offensive lineman flinching that time. And you could see the frustration from one of the Brighton coaches on the sideline. 1st and 15 now at their own 40. Martinovich pulls it down. Wants to run. Another flag. A man is wide open, and this is going to go for a touchdown, but I think the crowd knows this is coming back. So for the second time tonight, it's going to be a play that's going to come back. Here's the call. And we're on the first touchdown. I think most of the fans didn't realize. I think most of the fans this time saw the flag right away. Who did they get? 66 on that maybe? Maybe that was Nazir Smith. I think it's 66 on that. So now it's first and very, very long. 27, I believe, the throw over the middle. And this time it's caught. A one-handed grab. Daniel Johnson. That's going to be short of the marker, but that gets a lot of the yardage back. This will bring up second down. A great one-handed grab by Daniel Johnson. Martinovich out of the shotgun, takes the snap. Here comes the pressure, throws against the pressure, and then getting tripped up. And they're going to call pass interference on that, but I'm not so sure if that's just incidental contact, just feet getting tangled. And we couldn't have like 2 consecutive plays without a flag. That's just not possible. It's a tough one for Lane to take on that one. So they will mark it off. And for Brighton, this is the deepest they've gotten into Gates Shylight territory tonight. They have a missed field goal tonight. And this is now late here in the half as Martinovich out of the shotgun. We're in number 2 as now he's under pressure, throws against a single coverage, and that's knocked away. Thomas Welker, his first target tonight. As we mentioned at the outset, he is actually the only returning starter on this offense. And that time in a 50-50 ball, well, it doesn't go one or the other, it just falls incomplete. Welker not able to come up with it. Stopping the clock with 59 seconds remaining. Second down and 10 at the 15. Rolling to his right, throwing on the run, and it's nearly intercepted. And it's the Gates Shylight player. That's number 2, the free safety Marlon Salmon reading that one. I'm sure he's not only thinking interception, but if he gets that one somehow, there was nothing ahead of him but green. This brings up third down. Third and 10 at 53 seconds remaining. Martinovich takes the snap, throwing end zone, back shoulder, and it's broken up. That's how you defend it on the far side. Number 3, Josiah Lane with a breakup to bring up fourth down. Lane looking around, and maybe he got a little piece of the jersey, but not enough. You're not going to call that. Caleb Matthews, the intended receiver. It's fourth down, and they're showing like they're going to go for it, but they're going to take the timeout. Timeout, Brighton. So what is the decision for Steve Levin? We'll find out when we come back here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're an event organizer looking for a media company to cover live streaming, action photography, and game video for your event? Look no further. Varsity Media travels throughout the Northeast covering weekend tournaments, showcases, and championships. Contact us today to learn about our services and packages at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net.
So it is going to be a field goal attempt. Steve Leon on 4th and 10. Get points while you can. This is a shorter kick for Whitmire. He missed from... Oh, this is still going to be 32, though. So the ball on the left hash. Alex Miller will be the holder. Whitmire to give Brighton the lead. Kick has the distance. Off the upright! And you could hear the disappointment from the home crowd. I think it should be like baseball, right? Like in baseball, if you hit the foul pole, you get the home run. If you hit the upright, count it. But not in football. And for a kicker, that's the worst sound in the world. And somehow, some way, Gates Chilai keeping Brighton off the board once again. Two timeouts remaining for Brighton if they want to use them. I would think that it'll just be conservative here for Gates Chilai on offense. As what's been a kind of a surprise so far is, they're just going to safely kind of run it ahead there for a couple yards.
Number 3,
Josiah Lane getting the call once again. Montero Amos will check in as a sub here, number 57. And, Gates Chilai can take it to the half here, as there is enough time to let the clock wind out. And that's what they're going to do. On homecoming night, huge crowd here tonight at Brighton, and we go to the half. No score between Gates Chilai and Brighton. Brighton will have the ball to begin the second half. We'll be back with you with about a minute remaining on the clock. Please keep us logged online here. And thank you for watching the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Varsity Media covers every sport at every level from every angle. Game film, recruiting videos, highlight videos, sportscasts.
That's complete. First down and more. Touchdown, Oceanside.
Photography, live streaming. You name it, we offer it. Don't leave your video needs to amateurs. Trust the pros. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net. If you're an event organizer looking for a media company to cover live streaming, action photography, and game video for your event, look no further. Varsity Media travels throughout the Northeast covering weekend tournaments, showcases, and championships. Contact us today to learn about our services and packages at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net.
For the best action shots and the best angles, look no further than Varsity Media. Our experienced photographers capture your athletes' best moments right from field level. Plus, we offer great keepsakes like bobbleheads, posters, plaques, and prints. For more information about Varsity Media's photography services, contact us at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net.
High school football fans, for exclusive content of the 2022 season, head to the Varsity Media Pass app. Weekly podcast, top 10 plays of the week, game highlights, and player interviews. All the content you need is right here on the Varsity Media Pass app, available on iOS and Android. To order, visit varsitymediapass.com.
Looking for a great way to commemorate this season's sectionals? Section 5 Athletics is excited to work with Mugs & More to offer a variety of apparel options for each sport and each season. Items include graphics specifically developed to feature the sport and year, including items such as hoodies, hats, pants, and more. Apparel for each season is available for a limited time, so don't miss your chance. Visit section5.org/mugsandmore to see the many options and place your order today. If you're interested in staying involved with the sports you've enjoyed over the years, we may have an opportunity for you. Section 5 Athletics is currently looking for officials for several sports. Serving as a Section 5 official provides a great way to stay active, contribute to the sports you love, and earn money while making your own schedule. Visit section5.org/officials for more information and to express your interest.
Varsity Media covers every sport at every level from every angle. Game film, recruiting videos, highlight videos, sportscasts.
That's complete. First down and more. Touchdown, Oceanside.
Photography, live streaming. You name it, we offer it. Don't leave your video needs to amateurs. Trust the pros. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net. If you're an event organizer looking for a media company to cover live streaming, action photography, and game video for your event, look no further. Varsity Media travels throughout the Northeast covering weekend tournaments, showcases, and championships. Contact us today to learn about our services and packages at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net.
Looking for a great way to commemorate this season's sectionals? Section 5 Athletics is excited to work with Mugs & More to offer a variety of apparel options for each sport and each season. Items include graphics specifically developed to feature the sport and year, including items such as hoodies, hats, pants, and more. Apparel for each season is available for a limited time, so don't miss your chance. Visit section5.org/mugsandmore to see the many options and place your order today. If you're interested in staying involved with the sports you've enjoyed over the years, we may have an opportunity for you. Section 5 Athletics is currently looking for officials for several sports. Serving as a Section 5 official provides a great way to stay active, contribute to the sports you love, and earn money while making your own schedule. Visit section5.org/officials for more information and to express your interest.
high school football fan.
Brighton, this one hurts. Doink. We're still scoreless as we begin the third quarter. We welcome you back here to the Varsity Media Sports Network. Gene Battaglia with you, our team led by Joel Balthaser this evening. Chris Van Kampen, man in the camera tonight. And it'll be Brighton to receive. They won the coin toss. They deferred in a scoreless first half. We begin the second half. Let's see if the outcome is any different here. You'd have to think is Brighton's return. They'll bring it close to midfield. Pretty cool light show. Kind of showing off the new LED lighting here at Brighton High School as homecoming. A lot of people coming back for the first time. And there's our crew on the replay showing that was kind of going along with the music. And maybe they'll do that after the game here tonight. We'll have to wait and see. Well, for Brighton, the story, too, is not only did they have 2 missed field goals, 2 touchdowns came off the board because of penalties. One we knew right away. The second one. The first one, well, I think a lot of the fans didn't realize there was a penalty on the field. Is now this will be the handoff going to Parks, and Parks is into Gates Chi-Light territory, and there's an adjustment that they made along the left side of the line all the way down to the 36-yard line. Big gain of 23 for Brighton here on this first down play. First and 10 play. As Parks will get the call again. And some good defense by Gates Chi-Light for a loss on the play. Whistle. Official timeout here as we have a Gates Chi-Light player that's down. We have the injury timeout. Take a quick break here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Varsity Media covers every sport at every level from every angle. Game film, recruiting videos, highlight videos, sportscasts.
That's complete. First down and more. Touchdown, Oceanside.
Photography, live streaming. You name it, we offer it. Don't leave your video needs to amateurs. Trust the pros. Contact us at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net. If you're an event organizer looking for a media company,
Quentin Cato was the injured Gates Chi-Light player, and you can tell he's not 100%, but he's able to walk off under his own power. So certainly we hope that young man's okay. And this is a Gates Chi-Light team that's coming in shorthanded as it is. It's a loss of 4 on the play to bring up second down and 14. Martinovich will hand off once again, and then carrying that ball safely and bringing it ahead. That's a nice pickup for big yardage all the way down inside the 5. Jaden Smith with it. But what do we have? I don't want to say comical because I'm sure Brighton fans don't find that funny whatsoever that another big play goes for naught. And there, yep, the hand on number 5 there. Toby Martin, I believe, got called on the penalty there, if that's what they saw. Well, they're calling everything tightly here tonight. That's for sure. So instead of a first and goal-to-goal situation, which would have been the first tonight, we have it now second down and 20, and right back to the run. And Gates Chi-Light, nonetheless. Here he goes, Parks. Parks trying to take to this house. He will finally be brought down. So that indeed is a first down. Getting it all the way down inside the 15. Has Gavin Parks breaking it on the left side. Miller with a nice chip block there. And Jalen Radigan with a touchdown-saving tackle. Now they're going to mark him out at the 15-yard line, so it's 1st and 10. Inside the red zone are the Barons, and into the end zone. Can we count this one? Looking around for flags, and I don't see any. There it is. Touchdown, Gavin Parks. Touchdown, Brighton. And on the opening drive, Brighton finally gets the evening's first points for either team. It's now 6-0 Bruins. Here on homecoming night, Parks 15 yards. Extra point attempt by Whitmire has the distance, and that is straight through the uprights. It's 7-0 with 10:18 remaining. We take another look. Oh, that's just some great blocking. And you know what I like about that? Toby Martin was one of the key blocks on that. Number 72. Go right back to that line of the side of the scrimmage, that side. Sean Blake, number 56. Jamin Close, Nazir Smith, A.J. Rosignol are the offensive linemen for the Brighton Bruins. Whitmire to kick this one away, and now the student section, they're all live here at Brighton. Fans making noise. It's a tough environment here for any team. See how Gates Chilai responds as Whitmire is going to put it and roll it into the end zone. The touchback coming up. First and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Jonathan Vance has picked up some big yards tonight with his legs, and he's been making some good decisions here for this Gates Chilai team. Josiah Lane, number 3, will be out there to begin this drive, as is number 2, Marlon Salmon. So a couple different options here. Vance under center, quick throw, and airmails it. Jalen Radigan on the near side, intended receiver.
Attention fans, there is an existing iPhone that has been reported and is in the plus box. If you are existing your iPhone,
I love that, missing iPhone. I think somebody would realize right away they were missing an iPhone, so hopefully that person gets their iPhone back. 2nd down and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Receiver left and the receiver to the right. Jonathan Vance will hand off, and that is going to go ahead across the 25 and up to the 26-yard line. Bring up 3rd down and 4. Harris with the tackle for the Bruins. Number 80. He's a senior. 3rd down and 4. The snap and the handoff. And I think it's going to be short. That was Marlon Salmon, who had a big game in the loss to Spencerport in week 2. Well, the down marker went to 4, but then the chain gang moves ahead, so they did give him just enough. So 1st and 10 for Gates Chili, looking for their first points of the evening. Vance under center once again. Handoff going. Positive yardage, Josiah Lane. Gain of 5. And not much has changed for Gates Chili. They're not going to hit the big play tonight, folks. They're just going to work their way down in the field and try to just minimize Brighton's opportunities. And by evident that Brighton didn't get on the board there in the first half. 2nd down and 5. The snap, and here will be the handoff. 1 cut and a gain of 2. .30, Andrew Mark on the tackle of Marlon Salmon. Good tackle by Mark. 3rd down and 3 after the gain of 2. Jonathan Vance handing it off. Good for the 1st down yardage. But the ball comes out. Ball is out, and it's Brighton's ball. Fighting for extra yardage. And with the recovery, I believe it was number 12, Caleb Matthews, getting the recovery. Was the play stopped by forward progress? Let's take another look. Our director, Joel Balthaser. No, that's out. Kieran Hughes with the forced fumble for Brighton, and for Hughes coming off of a Defensive Player of the Week performance, that's a biggest play as any tonight, stripping the ball, and now time for Brighton to see if they can put their foot on the pedal. They're up 7-0. Is this going to be a quick strike here coming off the quick change? Martinovich will take the snap, and he's actually just going to hand it off. They found success along the left side that last time. And I believe that's going to be Hughes getting it down to the 39. Running for some tough yardage. That is actually 13. Gavin Parks. Jalen Radigan with the tackle after a gain of 5. Well, we stopped the clock for some reason. The clock should be running here. Here will be the snap, and it's going to be handed off once again. That'll be good for another 1st down. Inside the 35, down to the 34 for a gain of 6. Stephen Leon sending in the play from the sideline. Brighton Bruins looking back, and there's some fans of the glow sticks tonight. Yeah, everybody wearing like traffic vests. That's kind of the theme here tonight. Just everybody going neon here on homecoming. As here will be the handoff going left side. And breaking tackles, running angry. That's an angry run, as they call it. And starting to feel this. Brighton in that offensive line. Again, that's number 13, Gavin Parks, as the tackle was made by number 5, Tyreek Jones. We've got an injured player. That's Winston Young that is down on the field for Gates Chili. So while they take a look at Young, we'll take a quick break here. 6:56 remaining in the 3rd. Brighton up 7-0.
Varsity Media covers every sport at every level from every angle. Game film, recruiting videos, highlight videos, sportscasts.
That's complete. 1st down and more. Touchdown, Oceanside.
Photography, live streaming. You name it, we offer it. Don't leave your video needs to amateurs. Trust the pros. Contact us at 516-403-20 2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net.
Winston Young not able to put any pressure on that left ankle, and he's had a great game tonight. So problems just continue to mount injury-wise for this Gates Chi-Li team. Brighton, though, moving the ball on the ground. They are just going back to the ground and pound game. The LED lights here tonight. Hazy night here tonight. Mid-September, big crowd here. Martinovich takes the shotgun snap, looks right, throwing corner of the end zone. A lot of air under that, 50-50 ball. It's a touchdown! Touchdown, Brighton on the far side. That's going to be number 4, Daniel Johnson with the touchdown. A beautiful throw by Martinovich. And now it's 13-0 on the 15-yard touchdown throw. So Parks' run was 15 yards. Now Johnson has a 15-yard touchdown reception. Here's Whitmire to extend the lead. Kick has the distance, that's up, and that is good. So Brighton makes Gates Chi-Li pay for their turnover. And this is just putting it up. Let your receiver make a play. And that he did, just over the plane. Touchdown, they call it. And on the coverage for Gates Chi-Li was number 4, Justice Hardy. And for Gates Chi-Li, where their offense has been moving the ball, controlling things, using their offense, trying to control this game, now they've got to kind of shift gears here and put it into a different gear, down by 2 scores. Whitmire to kick this one away. Across the 10, the 15, to the 20. Some good room, but then tripped up. Ball comes out, but no, that whistle blew. Dylan Service with the return for the Spartans. 6:38 remaining here in the third as we take a look at that last return. And it was down big by contact before that ball came out. This drive will start at their own 33-yard line for Gates Chi-Li, who in their first 2 games combined put up 56 points. So at some point, one of these young men are going to break through. Maybe it's going to be this play. No, maybe not. Marlon Salmon on the far side gets swallowed up for a loss on the play. Jad Squally, number 6, and others on the tackle. That's a loss of 4. This will bring us past the midway point of the third quarter. High formation, Vance pitching it. And trying to reverse his field is Lane, and Lane is not going to find anything. Maybe one on the play. Number 21, Alex Miller, helping to lead the charge there. Now it's 3rd and long.
Tackle on the play by number 52,
Carmelo Miranda was in on the tackle as well. Number 52, the nose tackle. How many does Brighton send here? This is 3rd down and 14. Vance. It's going to hand off, and that doesn't go anywhere. And that, again, is number 80, Nas Harris. Nas Harris making the stop for no gain. And now it's 4th down. 4th and 14. And it looks like we indeed will have a punt here. So an opportunity for Brighton. I think if they get another touchdown here, it'd be hard for certainly the Spartans on the road here to come back. High kick that's going to come to the near sideline and take a little bit of the Spartan bounce. It's still rolling, and that'll die out at the 38. 4:58 remaining here in quarter number 3. Beautiful night here, homecoming night. Right at the 12 corners of Brighton. Gene Battaglia with you. Always a privilege to call these games. Section 5 here on the Varsity Media Sports Network. Appreciate all your comments, too. And we're going to have a ton of games coming up, including Brighton football. A couple Brighton games on our schedule. We'll get to that a little bit later if you missed it earlier. Tease some upcoming games here, as it's a busy fall semester here on the Varsity Media Sports Network. Martinovich out of the shotgun in the offset eye. And, yeah, it's been the custom here. We'll get a timeout. Gates Chilai burning a timeout here with 4:58 remaining here in the 3rd. We take a quick break on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
You're an event organizer looking for a media company to cover live streaming, action photography, and game video for your event? Look no further. Varsity Media travels throughout the Northeast covering weekend tournaments, showcases, and championships. Contact us today to learn about our services and packages at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net.
Brighton Webster Schrader. Certainly we encourage all fans to attend the games, but we'll have this for you on the Varsity Media Sports Network. Also the game on October 13th against Hilton. Remember, Hilton now is in Class A. Hilton Spencerport, Brockport, Irondequoit, all the Saints in Greece Olympia, Spencerport, Webster Thomas, Victor McQuaid capping it all off. Back to live action we go, and this is going to be a 1st down run for the Bruins as they'll get it up to their own 49-yard line. And now it's going to be number 13 time. Gavin Parks as Jalen Radigan making the tackle, but not before Parks picks up a 1st down. So Parks is going to get a little bit of a breather here. Martinovich, certainly a threat. He's the dual threat also to take off. Let's see if he calls his own number. And that's a nice little fake there as it'll go into Gates Chilai territory, but let's see where the forward of progress goes.
Carry on the play by number 15.
Jalen Smith, number 15, with the carry. And they'll mark his forward progress to the Gates Chilai 48 for a gain of 3. And this serves a dual purpose, up 14-0 now. Brighton can afford to run clock. At some point, the tight end's going to get involved. Thomas Walker, just one target tonight. Not just yet, though, as Smith will be the ball carrier. And Smith fighting for hard yardage right between the tackles across the 45 and down to the 44 for a gain of 4. Gavin Parks, the running back, will check in. 3rd down and 3. And a whistle, flag, and a false start coming up. Yeah, when we talked about our players in the preseason, Cameron Mesh, certainly the running back, couldn't do it all for Spencerport, but Thomas Welker was our player to watch from Brighton, and Joe Garcia Gates Chili, another player to watch. So there's been other players along the way too. So this is in Class A1. Maybe this is Welker time now because we go from 3rd and 3 to 3rd and 8. And this is the chance here for Gates Chili to get the ball back for their offense. The handoff, and it'll be Parks again, and Parks will lean forward. He's well short of the marker, and it's decision time for Steve Liam. Does he play the field position game here? Or does he say, I'm going to go for it? Nope. You're up by 2 scores. The clock is running in your favor, and the punting team will come out. So this will bring us under 3 minutes to go here in the third. And they do have certainly a player with a good leg, and that being Whitmire. Lane will be deep back here for Gates Chili. Whitmire gets the snap, and in the Brighton evening, that will go out of bounds, just shy of the 20-yard line. So it doesn't give Gates Chili a chance to return this. And the Brighton defense will go back to work here. Gates Chili looking to break through on offense. As we take a look at the A1 standing, Spencerport losing last night to Schrader. So Schrader right now, the only undefeated team other than Brighton. Now Brighton, should they hold on here, they would be right up at the top with Webster Schrader. And that matchup will be coming down the pike here. Churchill Chili now 1-2. Hilton at 2-1. Thomas, Gates Chili, and Greece Olympia. Gates Chili not wanting to fall to 0-3 as Thomas and Olympia have fallen to that mark. 1st and 10, call it at the 20. Out of the shotgun and the handoff on the end around. And looks like there's some room here as this is going to be Radigan. And Radigan will get it across the 30 and up to the 35. So he's got speed. See if they use that again. Jalen Radigan, a gain of 15. Now, if you're Gates Chili, before it was use time on the play clock, be deliberate on the ground. Now you have to pick up the tempo down by 2 scores. Jonathan Vance, out of the shotgun, takes the snap. Looking to pitch it? No, he's going to just kind of lean it ahead on the option. Yeah, that's a good choice. Gets it across the 40. That'll be a gain of 5. And we've got an injured Brighton player on the play. Ooh, is that 13? Can't tell from here. Sorry if I'm speculating. Let's take a quick break here. So we've got the official timeout. The Varsity Media Sports Network.
High school football fans, for exclusive content of the 2022 season, head to the Varsity Media Pass app. Weekly podcasts, top 10 plays of the week, game highlights, and player interviews. All the content you need is right here on the Varsity Media Pass app. Available on iOS and Android. To order, visit varsitymediapass.com.
Gavin Parks was the player that was down, number 13, so he's able to get up and walk off. This will be 2nd down and 5. 2nd and 6, I beg your pardon, is now be the direct keeper is breaking a tackle and getting the 1st down once again will be Jonathan Vance. A gain of 5. Gates Chili on the move as we're getting late now in the 3rd quarter. Hughes with the tackle. He had that forced fumble on the last drive. Up to the 47-yard line. Caleb Wall, the sophomore, playing his first game ever at wide receiver at the varsity level. He's going to be split to the right here. The snap and the handoff going left side and then getting tripped up with Josiah Lane. Andrew Mark with the tackle for Brighton, number 30. No gain on the play. Second down. 2 receivers left to the right as Gates Chili spreading it out. Here comes an extra man and then lobbing it, wanting a man on the near side and just out of the outstretched arms. That was the tight end, Joseph Garcia, running straight down the sideline. Simple goal pattern. So Garcia just out of reach, and now it's third down. Jaden Leedon in on the coverage, and yes, he is the son of head coach Stephen Leon, and as I was kind of joking with Coach, he's not a coach's son. That's coach's with an apostrophe S, because not only is Stephen the head coach of Brighton football, his mom is a head coach for Nazareth women's lacrosse. So I don't think, you can't get away with anything in that Leon household growing up, I would have to imagine. 2 coaches. Third down. Here'll be the snap. The check down, and it is going to be short of the marker as Garcia was able to haul it in, but his momentum carried him out of bounds. So that's going to be at the 49 to bring up fourth down. And I would think you'd have to go for this. Nope. Jason Benham will decide here to punt this away. With 20 seconds remaining here in the quarter. 14-0, our score remains. And that is going to take a Gates Chili roll, and it goes into the end zone. So with 10 seconds remaining in the quarter, Brighton will take over on their own 20-yard line. Up 14-0, all the scoring coming in the third quarter. A 15-yard run by Gavin Parks, and then the Martinovich 15-yard pass along the right corner to Johnson. And that's where we're at right now. 14-0 as Brighton will carry this possession over to the fourth quarter. First and 10. Man going into motion, and here will be the inside handoff. And bouncing it to the outside. And still running, and remember, he was shaken up. Had some hard running there by Gavin Parks. Gavin Parks, hard to bring down. Gavin Parks, good at football. As we go to the fourth quarter, we take another look at this 30-yard run by Gavin Parks. He's got a touchdown as well tonight. Stiff-arming a man. And Brighton looking to go 3-0 on the season. We head to the fourth here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
School football fans, for exclusive content of the 2022 season, head to the Varsity Media Pass app. Weekly podcasts, top 10 plays of the week, game highlights, and player interviews. All the content you need is right here on the Varsity Media Pass app, available on iOS and Android. To order, visit varsitymediapass.com.
For the best action shots and the best angles, look no further than Varsity Media. Our experienced photographers capture your athletes' best moments right from field level. Plus, we offer great keepsakes like bobbleheads, posters, plaques, and prints. For more information about Varsity Media's photography services, contact us at 516-403-2050 or visit us online at varsitymedia.net.
Yeah, as we begin the fourth here. First and 10 after the 30-yard run by Parks. Looking right, Martinovich going for the knockout punch. A man wide open and sliding and making the reception. Again, a big reception for number 4, Daniel Johnson. And if Johnson doesn't have to slide there, that's obviously going for a touchdown. Boy, Martinovich had 2 players open there. Not sure what happened is Martinovich able to find his man. Goes for a gain of 28 down to the Gates Chili 22-yard line. 1st and 10. Martinovich, pump fake, throws toward the end zone, in and out of the hands of Johnson. Had to climb the ladder a little bit. Incomplete. Whistle. And a timeout called by Gates Chili. So Gates Chili wanted to catch their breath on defense. 30-second break here on the Varsity Media Sports Network.
Looking for a great way to commemorate this season's sectionals? Section 5 Athletics is excited to work with Mugs & More to offer a variety of apparel options for each sport and each season. Items include graphics specifically developed to feature the sport and year, including items such as hoodies, hats, pants, and more. Apparel for each season is available for a limited time, so don't miss your chance. Visit section5.org/mugsandmore to see the many options and place your order today.
Timeout called by Gates Chili. Steve Leon talking to his defense, or to his offense rather. Gates Chili kind of trying to catch their breath on defense. It's too bad that Ben Turchin wasn't here. That's his favorite song, the Chicken Dance. Getting everybody kind of moving in the student section here tonight. 2nd down and 10. As the handoff is going to go Parks, and Parks gets tripped up. Had a head of steam there. As helping to trip that out was Quentin Cato, number 32, and that's good that Cato is back out. Remember, he was shaken up earlier tonight. Let's bring up 3rd down and 5 after the gain of 5. Once again out of the shotgun, Martinovich. Man going into motion, the inside handoff going to Parks, and Parks plowing ahead, and he's going to get enough for the 1st down. This will set up 1st and goal to go as the student section for this entire game has been on their feet. Tackle was made that time by number 4, Justice Hardy. The snap and a throw over the middle into the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown, 2nd tonight. This one going for 10 yards. And going again, Daniel Johnson. 2nd score tonight for Johnson. 2nd touchdown throw for Martinovich. As Timmy Trumpet playing on here tonight in Brighton. And you figured this is going to be very difficult for Gates Chili to get back into it at this point, down by 3 scores here. Whitmire, snap is a little low, but it's able to be put down. The kick is up, and it is true. 21-0 as we take another look. The play action, beautiful fake, and just getting a step and into the end zone. And for Gates Chili, you can see that their defense might, here in the 4th quarter, on this warm evening, starting to get gassed there a little bit. As the safety that time, Marlon Salmon, could not step up in time. As, we get a backflip there. Good job by the Brighton cheerleaders. And good job by our camera crew tonight. Chris Van Kampen, Dro Krawek, and the great Joel Balthaser is our director. It'll be Brighton here to kick this one away. And for Gates Chili, first things first, can they get points on the board? They've been moving the ball here tonight. Second half, though, that turnover was a killer. It really was. It was a one-score game at that point. The takeaway by the strip by Kieran Hughes, and this one goes out of bounds. So this will be good field position here for the visitors. So that counts as a penalty. And that'll be spotted at the 35. It's not the NFL where it goes to the 40, so not the worst thing in the world for Brighton. Marlon Salmon is the running back. Had a big game against Spencerport last week, and he's one of those players that can take it to the house at any point. The play action, and that time no one is fooled on that, as keeping himself with Jonathan Vance.
Number 8, Jonathan Vance, on the carry, tackled by number 80, Nas.
So number 80, Nas Harris, who was not in the starting lineup tonight, but he is making plays, and we're calling his name and number a bit here tonight. He's able to shed his block and make a tackle after only a gain of 1 on the play. Jad Squally is one of the defensive linemen here for Brighton on this 2nd down and 9, and under pressure and getting over a man, but then in the end, Squally will wrap him up, and down goes Jonathan Vance for a sack. Loss of 3 on the play.
Number 8 on the carry, Jonathan Vance, tackled by the Bruins, number 6, Jay Squally.
So give Squally a sack on that. And it's now 3rd down and 11. A receiver to the right and a receiver to the left. Vance will be under center. He's had a really solid game tonight as he's rolling to his right, throws across his body, and it's incomplete. And as I say, he has a good game tonight. That one was nearly intercepted on the far side. Trying to make something happen if you're down by 3 scores. Certainly, it's understandable.
Brings up 4th down.
Yeah, that's Jaden Leon. Number 24. And Gates Chilai pretty much waving the white flag here as they will be punting this away down by a 21-0 score, facing a 4th and 11. Jonathan Vance also serving as the team's punter, and it's going to be a flag coming down. It's a high snap. And we have a false start called against the visitors. So play blown dead. 7:53 remaining. Quite an entirely new unit out there now for Brighton as they get their special teams unit out there on the return. Vance will get this one end over end. This is returnable. Into Brighton territory this goes. Tiptoeing along the near sideline, then getting shoved down goes Daniel Johnson. Daniel Johnson with 2 touchdowns tonight and great field position. And you know what? On the return in the end, that's about exactly where they had it anyway. So actually, that's not true. It's a net gain of 1 on that. So they'll take over here on the 37 of Gates Chilai. Back out there, Gavin Parks, and now this Gates Chilai defense has to be getting a little bit tired as kind of keeping himself moving and then throwing it away. Well, did he throw it away? Was that caught? Oh my gosh, that was caught. I thought for sure, and you might have been watching that too, thinking Martinovich is throwing this away. But on the far side, that's going to be Miller bringing it down. How did this happen? No, it wasn't 4. It was number 21, Miller, on the reception. He gets it down to the 21. 1st and 10. What a play by Tyler Martinovich. Martinovich throwing toward the end zone. Has a man, Johnson, looking for number 3 on the night. Dives to the pylon. Doesn't get there, but he gets the reception nonetheless. It'll be 1st and goal from the 2. Daniel Johnson having a big game tonight as the main target for Tyler Martinovich. 1st and goal to go coming up. No, hold on. It's coming back. And this was the bugaboo in the first half, a holding call against Brighton. Well, it's one of those things that I'm sure Coach Leon, if it ends up being a win for Brighton, yeah, you got the win, but when we start looking at the film and start talking about things, there are certainly things that Brighton can clean up here and learn. As it is a glow-in-the-dark night here tonight for this Brighton student section. 1st and 20 after that holding call as the handoff going toward the end zone, and this is going to be Parks taking it to the house. Touchdown. And looking around for flags. Are there any? I think there is. Yup, we have another flag. It's down by the 20-yard line. And there's another. Actually, there are 2 down. There's one by the goal line, and then the other one you see. So I don't know if this is the same penalty. Now, this kind of takes away some of the fun of the evening. Every time there's a big play, we get a call back, does it not? Oh, that's a double whammy for Brighton. Now, I can only speculate, but if you say a profanity on the field, that's an automatic 15-yard penalty. So I can only imagine something like that. And you could see the frustration as Parks knew that that holding call didn't need to happen. Steve Levin coaching his team up there. So instead of this being a touchdown to extend the lead, boy, the ball's at the 43, and you got to get it to the 13. It's 1st and 30. And going for it all is Martinovich. He wants it all. And it's just off the fingertips. That's number 11, Kieran Hughes, who has a big takeaway tonight as the diving attempt. He had a touchdown earlier in the season as well on offense. Stopping the clock with 6:42 remaining. 2nd down and 30. Two receivers to the left of this formation. Whistle. And that'll give 5 yards here. Encroachment. Second down and 25 now. Martinovich will hand it off, and it's Parks. And Parks fighting his way through an arm tackle. Jonathan Vance, the quarterback, making a tackle on that. Plays quarterback when they're on offense, but he plays linebacker too, number 8. It's 3rd down and 20. If you're Steve Levin, you're just wondering, all right, you just run the ball here, run some clock. And nope, it'll be one of these RPOs is now throwing and has a man open and first down yardage and then out of bounds toward the far sideline. That is not going to be a touchdown. Knocked out of bounds is another play here. And looking around, and this time there are no flags. And that will be Daniel Johnson once again with the reception. Yeah, if Johnson's going to see single coverage, and there you see, just snapping off the route. And that's a good job of just kind of clearing the way by Kieran Hughes. Defense zeroing in on Hughes deep, and then underneath was the primary target, Johnson. So from 3rd and 20 to 1st and goal. This is 1st and goal from the 5. As the handoff, and that'll be short of the marker to bring up 2nd down and goal. So Miller getting the call on that to bring up 2nd and goal. As our scoreboard is a play behind. This is the scoreboard at the school, actually a play behind. So it's 2nd and goal here. Clock is accurate, though. 5:25 remaining here this evening. High snap. Martinovich under pressure. Throwing. Has a man. And it's going to be caught inside the 5 and then spun out. It's Miller once again.
Pass complete to number 21, Alex Miller, and number 2, Tyler Martinovich. Tackle on the play.
So Alex Miller bringing it down to the 5 for a gain of 1. So it's 3rd and goal from the 5. Miller remains the running back here on 3rd and goal. A little bit of a high snap. Play action. Martinovich has a man open far side going toward the end zone. He's in. That's number 21, Alex Miller with the touchdown. The 3rd touchdown pass of the evening for Brighton for their quarterback Tyler Martinovich. And with 4:33 remaining here, Brighton is going to move to 3-0 on the season as they are up now 27-0. Martinovich with 3 touchdown passes, 1 for 15, 1 for 10, and that last one going for 5. Snap is down, the kick is up, and it's no good. So score remains 27-0. We take another look. What a well-designed play, though. That's how you do it. Wide open in the left flat. And that Gates Chi-Light defense has to be getting a little tired at this point. These kids, though, standing up tonight, kudos to you, Brighton students here. And that's some school spirit here tonight. Everybody going neon. Our upcoming broadcast, Brighton and Schrader. That's the showdown. That's for first place in A1 next week, and it will be live on the Varsity Media Sports Network. Sam Schreier will have that call for you next Friday night. And then the following games here, Hilton Spencerport, Rondequoit Brockport. Brighton will be back here on October 13th in the evening. That is a Friday night. Churchville Chi-Li Olympia, Spencerport Thomas. And then Victor McQuaid. Wait a second, does that say the Yes Network? The Varsity Media Sports Network is on the Yes Network. How about that? As the kick kind of going up now to the 30-yard line. It will be streaming on the Yes Network app. Got it. Joel Balthaser kind of telling us that. Because I think probably the NBA will be already going by that point. They carry a lot of stuff on the Yes Network. So that is a great partnership, and that's just one of the exciting things here, the Varsity Media Sports Network. Check out Varsity Media SportsCastPass.com for more information on exclusive content if you're a Section 5 football fan. 4:22 remaining here as Gates Chilai just looking for some points and something positive to build off of. And that's just a wall of navy and silver there for the Bruins. If you're just logging on, though, we didn't have a score at the half. 0-0 was our score, but then Brighton won the opening coin toss. So by deferring, they got it in the second half, and they took the opening drive, and it was really just kind of run. And in the end, it was Parks' a 15-yard run for the touchdown. Then the caused turnover. That's where things change. Kieran Hughes stripping the ball away as we go back to the ground here. And then on the next possession, by getting it back, that would be the first of 3 touchdown passes tonight for Martinovic. Johnson getting his first one of the night for 15 yards. So that was a swing right there. A touchdown coming out of the half, a takeaway by Brighton, followed up by another touchdown. And right now you could see where we stand, 27-0. And this will be third down coming up. Marlon Salmon will be the running back here, under center. Salmon getting the call, and he's running hard right up the gut, and still on his feet, spinning and twisting and turning, and it takes 4 Brighton players to bring him down in the end, all the way to the 47-yard line for a gain of 23. So credit Gates Chilai, they're still playing as hard as ever, as that'll stop the clock momentarily with 2:48 remaining here this evening from Brighton. Handoff going right up the gut, down to the 42.
Tackle on the play, number 76, Chad Duke Asante.
As that's going to be a bobbled snap. Vance is in trouble on the far side, and he's going to be brought down. And you better believe that these Brighton players are all thinking about that 0 that's up on the board. That is a source of pride. This would be the second shutout I've called today, Joel. St. John Fisher University getting shut out today. But certainly this is a football game tonight that has U of R ties. Steve Leon with the ties to the U of R, and also, naturally, quarterback Tyler Martinovic, whose father is the head coach of the Yellow Jackets, taking over that program. 1:39 and counting, a third down and 8. Vance rolling, throwing on the run, side-arming it, getting the first down and more. Inside the 25-yard line goes number 4. Justice Hardy with the reception. So Vance getting that done. It goes down to the 24-yard line. Clock rolling on, however. 1:17 remaining, and can Gates Chilai put up some points on the board as the handoff going Salmon, and Salmon's going to take the pile for a ride. He's close to the marker. Appears to be another first down here. No signal yet. Nope, it's going to be about a yard shy. And Gates Chilai knows they're running out of time here. No one likes to get shut out as Hansel handed off. Salmon running toward the end zone and taking a man with him. Do they call him in? Yep, they do. So credit Gates Chilai as they get on the board, as that'll be a 15-yard touchdown for number 2, Marlon Salmon. He was our player to watch tonight. And will they go for 2 here? Yeah, they'll go for 2. Trying to make this a 27-8 score. The snap rolling out. And Vancel keeping himself, lowering his shoulder. He's in. That's a 2-point conversion for quarterback Jonathan Vance. So with 40 seconds remaining, as we take another look here at the touchdown run, 15 yards by Marlon Salmon, making a cut and then taking a Brighton player for a little bit of a ride there.
Once again, the Brighton football program wishes to thank
JT Snyder trying to bring him down, number 3.
especially those in the concession stands. As well, we would like to thank all of the fans in attendance tonight. Thank you for making a great homecoming evening.
So we'll have one last kickoff, and will they set up an onside kick here? I don't know if you do that, if it's the game is out of reach here with 40 seconds to go.
Brighton would also like to welcome back all the alumni in the house tonight. Welcome home.
Two returners deep back here for Brighton. And this will be the first Gates Chili kickoff after they scored. It's only the second overall here tonight. And it'll be Salmon here to boot this one away. Get some leg into it, and that'll roll out of bounds. So Brighton will take over at their 35. Figure run one play, and then that'll be it here tonight. Technically, you just take a knee and call it a night. And how about that? Next week, the game, Schrader. Did you see what Schrader did to Spencerport? That opened some eyes. What did Spencerport score? 2? Yeah, so essentially, Schrader pitched a shutout there. Well, it's going to be, certainly Brighton knows that, all right, this has to be a great week of work coming up ahead. We will have that call coming up Friday night. Brighton at Schrader has the victory formation coming out. Martinovich
Number 2, Tyler Martinovich.
has the knee, and they're not going to make him run another play. That'll do it here for tonight, where Gates Chili falling to 0-3. Brighton now tied with Schrader, top class A1. The Bruins get it done here on homecoming night, putting up 27 points in the second half as the final seconds will tick away. To briefly recap our scoring, Parks a 15-yard run in the third quarter. Johnson that would receive 2 touchdowns, 1 for 15 yards. 1 for 10 yards in the fourth quarter. Miller, a 5-yard reception. That was the third touchdown pass by Tyler Martinovich. And now the light show begins here tonight at Brighton. Before we sign off, let's just take this in for a few minutes here. Well, I think that's got to be it, so we don't have any licensing issues, so we'll sign off here on the Varsity Media Sports Network. My name is Gene Battaglia. Thanks tonight for watching here this exclusive production. Have a good night, everyone.